Alright guys, welcome. We are the boys of OUTspoken, as y'all know. Now, we did say we were going to review Fire Island, so here it is.
By request, by popular demand.
Yes.
So what did y'all think?
Well, first, let's give a little history about Fire Island.
Please do.
So back in the AIDS epidemic, people used to go to Fire Island because it is a gay heaven in a way. You know, it's full of gay people. You can do all the gay stuff in the world.
Like a sanctuary.
Yes, a gay sanctuary. So back in the AIDS epidemic, people used to go to Fire Island to get treated. So without any shame, because at that time, if you were getting treated for AIDS, people would talk and say and do bad things. So Fire Island has a lot of history in it too. So that's why it's also a good place for the gays to go and party.
Gotcha. First of all, what did you guys think of the show?
I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. It gave me that real world feel, but for the gays. And I didn't see too much trash TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like all the cast brought something different, and they're all unique. So I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. It was kind of like I was because I have this sour taste from finding Prince Charming in my mouth right now. But surprisingly, this show was actually really good. Each cast member had their own backstory where I felt like it made them relatable and not just, the stereotypes of what you think, gay guys are. Although there was some of that. Yeah. A lot of booty popping, a lot of all that, which is cute. We like that stuff.
Right. A lot of trolling for dick, a few stereotypes. But overall, I think it was a pretty good start. It wasn't as trashy, like you guys said, as I thought it would be, right off the bat. So we'll see what happens. But so far, it was a decent introduction to everybody and kind of the premise of the show. So.
Exactly. Let's talk about the cast members, you guys.
All right.
I recognize a lot of those faces. I've seen them out in West Hollywood before, and I'm pretty sure you come on. You've seen some of those.
Well,
faces.
they're a little bit older, so no, I haven't really seen
shade.
No, I got
the shade of it all. She shaded them and she shaded us.
I know.
It's okay, girl. It's alright.
There's a few who's who I recognize from even West Hollywood scene and New York scene and Instagrams and
Grinder.
It's a very.
I may have stuck it.
It wasn't Grindr, it was like Manhunt or something like that back in the day. But Adam for Adam. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But Kazan, the kind of protagonist, main guy.
Okay, so when I first laid eyes on Kazan's fine ass, I was like, why does he look so familiar? I was like, oh, okay. Then he started talking about how he's a dancer and he does choreography. I was like, you've danced for all the divas. Right. He's done work for J-Lo, for I think Britney, and I don't know, Mariah Carey, I believe. Yeah, so he's been kind of doing the thing, and I recognize his face from that.
I liked his vibe.
I did like his vibe.
He was like a sweetheart, and really fun to hang around with. You could talk to him about anything. That's the kind of vibe I got from him. I feel like those are always easy gays for me to get along with.
Totally.
Right.
I love all gays, but sometimes, there's some that are a little more pretentious, and I just didn't get that from him.
Yeah. He seems like a pretty cool, down-to-earth guy. His best friend, Jorge, also, I feel like kind of the life of the party. Seems like a pretty good guy. Their relationship is a little interesting.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think... I get it. That's the problem. Right? No. Only
Jorge.
No, Jorge.
Kazan has a boy.
Kazan has a boyfriend who is in New York.
Right.
Jorge is Kazan's really, really good friend who is from Venezuela.
Who left a boyfriend
to come
to come to America to kind of live, the life of being gay.
Right, definitely.
Just like us, we joke around with each other. We'll slap each other on the ass. We can spend the night together, go on a trip and stuff. Yeah. But there is always that kind of thin line if you're dating someone. They almost have I don't know how comfortable I would feel with my boyfriend always sleeping in bed and a little too lovey, touchy, cuddly.
I would not be comfortable with that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind. Because when I go on dates with people and people flirt with the person I'm dating with, going on a date with, I don't really mind because I always say at the end of the day they're coming home with me, so why should I worry?
True. My thing. I feel like. Not to that extent, but I do play around with my friends a lot, poking them, pushing them, because I'm just very fun and just silly, to be honest.
Right.
But as far as
you don't go sitting on our laps, girl.
I was gonna say
you don't go.
I have to say, as far as all that, I don't do. I'm not gonna jump on your back. I mean, I might.
Low-key, she whoops us. That's what she does.
But I feel like it was a lot. I would be
it's a little, yeah.
I called it. They're gonna hook up before the season's over.
You think so?
It's definitely gonna be drama. Gonna be drama, especially when Kazan's boyfriend comes to town.
Yeah,
isn't he gonna come visit?
I'm sure he will.
Yeah. It's gonna be a problem because.
Speaking of Jorge, he actually moved here from Venezuela, like we said. being able to be gay, because unfortunately, you know, he can't be open back where he's from.
Right. I didn't quite understand though, girl. Why didn't you bring your boyfriend with you though?
Well,
you
know,
know,
You didn't leave, to leave your hometown and leave your family and leave your
It
country.
does take money and it takes, you know, time and, you know, the application, but I liked his vibes as well. Here
That
I
story
go with
has
the
holes.
vibes.
And I'm just
Oh,
you're kidding.
No, I just
They're
thought he
gaping
was very
holes.
fun and like
Yeah.
always down for a good time, and seems like he has a good heart.
It does seem like
Right.
he values family and he values, you know, the group, and he wants everyone to get along and wants to make sure everybody's having a good time and feels comfortable. So
Right.
I appreciate that.
I didn't know how I was going to feel about Jorge because, you know, when they were doing the commercials and things, he seemed to be kind of just all about the partying and a little bit about, you know, just attractiveness.
Will you come to the conclusion, Brian? If you show any signs of having the same characteristics as Brian, she may not like you.
That is true.
You know how you say that?
But I will say this: in our group, there's only room for one Brian. No more Brians are allowed to come. No, but speaking of the Brian, the babies, Brandon. Okay, like I was pleasantly surprised by him. He's another one that looks really familiar. And he's a cutie. You could just tell that he's, you know, young, trying to have fun. He's going to Fire Island. Bitch, when I was 21, I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Right.
So
Well,
I
you've
ain't
seen
mad
a
at you,
dozen
though.
of those at Arena. That's probably.
I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Maybe he just
Or
reminds
Tiger
me.
Heat.
Blast from the past, like all of it. Yeah.
Familiar face.
Right. But yeah, so he's probably going to get a little bit more of a free pass. I'm not going to judge him maybe quite as harshly as some of the other guys, especially when it comes to partying and dynamics.
Yeah.
We'll see, you know, it's
Right.
just starting, but he's going to definitely get a little bit more of a pass. And it'll be interesting to see somebody who is young and fairly newer to this scene really step out and show their experience going through it. So
I agree. I feel like the other kids might get a little tired of him because, you know, he is younger and he's probably definitely about that party scene, but at the same time, he does seem mature. And I felt like I got that from the first episode, but we'll see.
Cheyenne.
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 What do you think about Cheyenne?
I feel like one of us knows Cheyenne.
no, you are. We are.
Let's go back to the day when they were young tweens.
I feel like there's gonna be some issues with later down the road because I feel like he kind of worries about himself, but like very selfish. That's the vibe I'm getting. Great body, good looks, okay personality. I feel.
So far, we don't know. He slept the whole day, so I don't know exactly. He stood them up for the dinner because he partied all night, which I understand, but, you know, be respectful. Night one. No, I know, that would be you. I made everyone a damn dinner, and I'm sitting there waiting for everyone. I get it. And then the next day, he slept all day. So I don't know much from his personality, other than he is a really good-looking model from LA, and he does seem to be a little self-involved.
Oh, he is a model? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. For Andrew Christian?
Exactly, because
Well, you know, everyone's a model.
I know.
You know, everyone's an Instagram model or a model in their own.
Model, actress.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about
dancer.
I don't know what else to say about him. He's handsome.
He's handsome. One thing I did relate with him on is how he said he can't live with people, that he's a bad roommate because I can't live with people. I am more of a roommate. I have to live in a cave somewhere by myself. You can't live with me. So I related with him on that level.
Girl, he didn't have a problem being a roommate with the 21-year-old, though, did he?
Right?
I'm not going to say too much about Cheyenne. Let's see where this season goes.
Yeah, it's really hard to judge all of these guys based on
Plus, we'll probably see him.
what a half hour, an hour of footage where they barely were just talking about themselves and having a party. So we'll see. I mean, it was an interesting start to the show. Definitely.
Cheyenne doesn't seem too shy.
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, let's talk about the Papa Bear of the group, you guys.
Okay.
Justin.
I like Justin.
I want to cuddle with Justin.
Right? He looks very
Really?
cuddly.
Yes.
Even though I hate cuddling, but
He's cuddly.
yeah.
So what I liked about him the most was he kind of seems like the one who has it the most, like, he's not that crazy outgoing. He was fixing dinner for everybody. He wanted everybody to have like a family dinner.
Right.
And also his backstory, I guess he was almost diagnosed with colon cancer.
He was
Yeah.
right.
And he's Italian. And that makes him sexy.
And he's an artist.
And
so
he's
I
an
like
artist,
that. I thought that's
yes.
pretty cool. I really like the fact that he sort of shared his insecurities with everybody and let them know that he kind of, you know, he feels a little odd man out just because he doesn't have maybe the stereotypical Twinkie bodies or muscle bodies that the rest of them have.
Right.
But he's still a very handsome man. I would be totally insecure going to Fire Island. I wouldn't be so comfortable with everyone. So I don't know. I definitely relate to what he was saying and how he feels with everybody.
I'm insecure just watching the show.
I know.
Right, exactly. Well, if I was on that show, I would be with him in the kitchen cooking. That's what I would.
And eating. Yeah, we've been.
And eating. And eating.
I wouldn't mind having a sausage or two in my mouth at that time.
Well,
No, he's Italian. He's Italian. They eat the sausages.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I loved his art pieces. Like you could tell he's definitely like just brilliant in what he does, and I'm excited to see where he goes. Not just like during the show, but after. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
Yes.
The only thing with him, he got a little messy with kind of spreading the gossip here and there. I think he's looking out for everyone. When the other one came and he kind of spread the drama and told them what they were saying, he might have a little bit of messiness, but I think he overall is a really good guy.
And he means well.
Yeah.
I relate to it, girl. I can't keep my mouth shut.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Right?
It's in the gaze.
We're
5% mess. Okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Some of us are a little more than that, but mostly.
The one that low-key sounded like he might be Matthew McConaughey's like younger twin brother. Trailer Park
Patrick. When you walk in the room, you know him.
Yeah.
You know he's gay with the short shorts and the and the dog and
But the thing
everything.
about it is, there are people like that in the community.
Of course,
Trust me,
of
we
course,
know.
yeah. No. I think overall he seems like actually a pretty fun guy. Down to party. We'll see. There's going to be some clashing with him and some of the rest of the house. I see when it comes to inviting people over and partying, but I do like him. I feel like it was a little embarrassing that he seems to be crushing on that one guy more than he is being.
What was the guy's name?
I think the other guy's name was Brandon too.
Was his name Brandon also?
The guy he had a crush on.
Okay. Well, I have something to say about Brandon. Patrick needs to let Brandon go. I did not like Brandon at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way that he kind of he got uncomfortable when Justin brought up, when he started kind of, putting out their tea that Patrick had a thing for Brandon, and he just was kind of like his attitude shifted towards Patrick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
And then after all that had happened, the part that really rubbed me the wrong way is like how he had friends and him, they were like participating with taking their clothes off.
Right.
And I know that Jorge's really close friends who he considers family were there. All these guys that he had brought there were just kind of messy.
Yeah.
And I was
That
like,
was kind of the drama of this
Yeah,
episode.
exactly. That was the drama of this
The first
episode.
drama, yeah.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
get into the drama. Let's
Yeah. What did you guys think of that? What if you were having a party? We were all having a party, pool party, and you brought some of your messier friends over, and they're naked. How would you feel about that? In being somewhere like Fire Island.
Well, okay. Well, that kind of happened to me yesterday, so that's
Yes.
and it bothered me because the person that they brought to my event that I was having in my apartment has had previous problems with all of us, so I was really confused about it. But the person who actually brought the person is a really good friend of mine, so it was a little bit of confusion. But
Gotcha.
I kicked him out.
So,
Well, the Jorge.
I mean, that's what Jorge, he was
Yes.
like, look, I get it, it's Fire Island, that's a place where we all, gays like to go and have fun and they let it all hang out. But if you're at someone's house that they are paying for on the island and you're not real, like you're a friend of the friend, who do you no, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if there's kids and women, and this is not just a gay thing. Straight people don't do that. Like, just don't be messy. There's levels to that shit.
Yeah. There was a guy there who exposed himself at the party.
Who was friends with Brandon?
Who was friends with Brandon? Can you believe that? In front of the children.
No, you're gonna have to leave right now.
Immediately.
And not ever come back.
Yeah.
And I look at you a little different now.
Right.
Like, there's something about being disrespectful in front of my family that is a no-go for me.
No.
Yeah. Or being disrespectful in front of children.
Period. And other people, strangers in a new space. Like, it's just about respecting other people.
I like to have fun,
Yeah.
okay? I've been to a phone party, I've been to sex parties, I've had my share of fun. But there's levels to this shit. Like, you don't just
Time
go
and
around.
place.
Yes, there's a
Time
time
and
and place. Like, if that's what you want to do, you didn't have to come to that house party, boy. You could have went.
I'm sure there's plenty of houses
yeah.
where there was.
where you can walk out with your dick
Yeah.
out and your butt plug right out. Like, it doesn't
But
matter.
those houses didn't have cameras.
Nope. Well, that's a good point.
True.
That's a good
The
point.
thirst is real, huh, bitch?
Very
But,
true.
no, get that shit out of here. This
Yeah.
is a barbecue, bitch. I'm trying to eat ribs, not see some dick.
Maybe.
I mean, what's wrong with ribs or dick? I mean,
At the same time, girl, yeah.
little barbecue sauce. Anyway, listen. But the biggest misconception about the gay community is that we're all about just, the sex and the parties and the sex parties. No, it's like we hang out, we have barbecues, we just talk and just watch some movies sometimes and things like that. Like
Right.
normal people.
Well, this show is probably going to be a little more skewed towards the party life. It is
We're not blaming
it
them.
is like the real world with gays.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna accept it a little more. I'm not gonna be quite as harsh as I was with Prince Charming, where they're claiming to really be looking for love and be good people and all this. They're here, it's summer, they're partying. So I'll let it go. I do hope there are some, moments between all of them too that shows us gays in a light that isn't just dick, partying, dancing, drunk, drugs. Give
us some depth.
That's one aspect to our community, and that's fine for the weekends, and but there is a lot more to us, and I hope they explore some of their more personal dynamics about things too.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sometimes it's good for the weekdays too.
What?
Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
When Justin was talking about how he feels insecure being on Fire Island and taking his shirt off and stuff, and then Cheyenne's like, oh yeah, I know, me too. Look, I get it. No. I don't want to stereotype. We all do have insecurity. We talked about this. We've had insecurities too. Yeah. But did anyone ever see that episode of Tyra Banks where she's in a fat suit and she's like sitting on the couch talking to this woman like, I know your pain. That's how I felt. Like, shut the fuck up. You are a gorgeous guy with a perfect body from LA. You fit right in with this. And you're going to sit here telling me when I'm trying to have a moment and tell y'all, I'm a little insecure.
I have to go back because I feel like I do that so much.
What do you mean?
When someone's like saying, oh, like this and this, I'm like, oh yeah, girl, I get it. My thing is, you can never tell someone how they should feel about themselves.
I get that.
Because I feel like everyone picks apart. Yeah, he may be fucking chiseled, but you don't know what they like. I have some issues with myself as well, and I might look crazy telling someone else, but at the same time, it's like that's my truth. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought it up right then when you're going, saying what you're going through. But I do think he was probably trying to be relatable and tell his story too. Not the right time.
I just
let him tell.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, girl. Cheyenne was a fail, bitch.
It
was a fail.
No.
He needs to check his good-looking privilege.
Yes.
Kinda.
Check your hot privilege.
It's one of those things when somebody's having a moment like that. I understand he has his insecurities, but you don't. When somebody's going through at that given moment in time, it's not an open door for you to overshadow their moment of vulnerability.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean? Justin Teddy Bear, he's fucking handsome. He's really.
He is.
He's just a little. Yeah,
he's not even like a big guy.
Like, trust me, I will bounce on that real much quick. But I understand he was trying to make himself relatable to him. I felt like it wasn't the time for it. Not right there,
But it's a good show, and I like it.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. We're gonna keep reviewing it for all y'all.
Right.
So, yeah.
And I do like that, the fact that they're putting us gays on more television. Yeah, it's not exactly what we want, but it is part of our culture. It's partying, having a good time. We can party too. And I like how it's on VH1, cable. Like, bitch, spread to the masses.
Right.
That's what I want to see. This should be a norm, seeing gays on TV.
But you can also watch it on logotv.com.
Before we leave, I wanted to say something about, we're not judging anybody on this show. It's a review show, and that's what we're here for. Mm-hmm. So, at the end of the day, we're all for whether it's this show or RuPaul's Drag Race. We don't think we're anybody. We're just fans of the show.
Yeah.
So, I don't want anybody to think, who the fuck do they think they are? It's a review show. That's what we're doing.
It's supposed to be fun. We're joking. Sometimes we're shady, but it's just because, it's entertaining. We're just giving our opinion, and our opinions matter just as much as anybody else's.
Right.
We try to be funny while we do it. So.
And also, the premise of our show is being outspoken.
Yeah.
Come on now. We're just keeping it real, and we're also looking at these shows from a viewer's perspective.
Yes. And we're giving our honest
a lot
opinion.
of people at home are thinking the same damn thing.
Yeah.
So, and we don't always all agree with each other. So.
Shit.
There you have it.
So relax.
Damn it.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Outspoken. Tell us what you think about Fire Island. Are you guys here for it? Are you not here for it? Who's your favorite cast member right now? You know what to do. Put it down in the comments section. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye, guys.